We recently sat down with the Netball South Africa President, Cecilia Molokwane, to look at plans for the year ahead and the netball events we can expect. One of her priorities is making sure the SPAR Proteas are as ready as they can be for the Netball World Cup in 2023.
One thing that people are forgetting about 2023, it's not all about hosting. It's about a good team that should perform in 2023. And I think our focus as Netball South Africa is we must make sure that we have a team that performs in 2023, not only looking at delivering the best World Cup in Africa for netball, but also making sure that we end up on that table of podium of taking a medal. And we think we've got the capability and the players to do that for us. So we are preparing the team, hence we went and joined the 4 nations. And we are wishing that we can go and get more teams to play, because let it not only be about us playing teams that are ranking or games that are ranking. We must also play friendly games to test with other countries to see what we can do. I wish that the coaching staff can give us as Netball South Africa, a program that talks about them going to play Argentina, them going to play Singapore, them going to play, any other country that they can play that is actually not a ranking game but a friendly game. Them going to Scotland, going to play Scotland. So as we must not always compete only when we're playing ranking games, but we must also try and play friendly games and see where we are and test our ground, especially as the coaching staff, as the new coaching staff. I mean, they've got 4 years to prepare into doing this. And 4 years, when you look at it, it's nothing. And when you look at it, at the end of now, this year, we'll be saying, oh, 2020, it's gone. Where did it go to? So to me, it's up to them to say, we're giving Netball South Africa a challenge with the limited resources that we have. I think we can go all out there to say, South Africa, we need a winning team. South Africa, help us in preparing this team to become one of the best teams that this country has ever produced, especially that we are the host of 2023.
With the Telkom Netball League covering 3 provinces this year, the league is set to open doors for many more netball players, especially because there are 2 more teams to be added.
2020, expect exciting, more excitement, more competition, more exposure of girls, because that's what we want to give. More exposure of girls, of coaches, of assistant coaches, of managers. Give more people an opportunity. So we decided as Netball South Africa, we're going to grow the Telkom League. We're going to give KZN another team which is called the Kingdom Queens. And we're going to give Western Cape another team that is called the Western Cape Tornadoes. Because we looked at the performance of these 2 teams. KZN ended up being the winners of B section, so we said, and it's the biggest, province in the country, and we said, why not give them a second team? And then we looked at Western Cape. They've been, the finalists and the runner-ups for 2 years, and we know that Cape Town can produce players, and the Wineland side and the other regions can produce players. So we said, why don't we give them another team? But we are happy that we're introducing more teams, more players, more coaches, more team management, more of everything that we are producing.
The president also told us that Netball South Africa is proud to introduce schools under 17, 18 and 19 to fulfill their aim of cultivating netball players from even a younger age.
When we talk under 19s and under 21s, we're talking about the feeder system from schools. So why don't we come together and synergize this thing and make it under 17, 18 and 19 and play in one tournament, have same, graders of umpires, same coaches that talk to coaches and mentor coaches, and have same of everything that we have. And then you're getting used to the high level of netball.
SPAR Champs, which has been going on for 2 decades now, also resumes this year. That means more talent identification of umpires, players, coaches and team assistants.
SPAR is good for netball, so there is no way that we cannot do SPAR Champs. That's where that is our main, tournament and our main, flagship, I want to call it, in netball, where we pride ourselves in, because all our districts participate, we get new talent, we see new coaches, we see new players, we see new umpires, we see new of everything. So we want it to continue, and it's continue. And thank you to SPAR. You know, SPAR has always believed in us. As I said before, they are not our sponsors, they are our partners. And we are going to host it this year in Cape Town, and it's going to be more exciting. So we've got SPAR Champs, we've got male championships also coming. They're coming in September. We want to take them to Sun City. We want to make it fun. We want to make it all that it should be. And then to show men that we know we appreciate you.
Molokwane is also clear on the fact that netball should not be centralized but must exist in marginal areas as well through support, netball facilities, financial resources and talent development programs.
We don't have much of regions participating in leagues, which is a drawback. So we want to come up with a concept. We're trying to come up with a concept where we will make sure that districts are playing, and we will make sure that districts are playing leagues within their province and regions. And the way they are playing it, it makes sure that it becomes a very good feeder system into the provincial teams. Remember, we've got provincial teams now. We want to flagship the regions, you know, leagues, to say now, this is Capricorn District, it's playing its leagues. Then we say, this is Bojanala, you know, it's playing leagues. We go and say, this is Buffalo City, it's playing leagues. You know, we showcase the leagues that are playing. We say, look at our regions, you know, look at our districts playing leagues. And this is where the talent is from. And I think it also will give the selectors a very easy task, and the coaches, on how to see players that don't even afford to come to championships. Our wish is to expand it into other things, but you know, a year is only 365 days. So we have to make all these things in 365 days. But this is 1 year. We are not stopping, Kari, so not now, not ever. We are moving, and we're moving towards the right direction of just making one thing easy. We said taking netball back to the people, it's back to the people, and we're still taking it back there. But now we're saying, let's make netball fashionable.
It sounds like there are massive plans for the new decade. We hope they all succeed beyond our expectations.